What's up, nerds? How's it going? It's Kris and Joe here from Everything Nerdy. We're back with another video, and today's video is about movie wars. Let's roll the intro.
So, the winner of last week's giveaway for the Rick and Morty Vindicators comic will come up right here. So if that's you, contact us and we will get that comic out to you. But this week's giveaway is Superman number 32. And I just love this comic. I know Kris hates Superman, and that's okay, Kris. But it's got a really awesome cover, and it's a great comic. So make sure you comment down below, engage with us about what we're talking about today. Do you like my idea? Do you like Kris's idea? As simple as that, and you get a chance at winning this free comic.
So, movie wars, that's what we're doing today, and basically what that means is that me and Joe are both going to pitch a movie idea to you, and you get to decide who wins. You just put it down in the comments, wherever you're watching this, put it down in the comments, and you will decide who wins, and they're all going to be split up into 5 categories. So we're going to tell you the title, the lead actor, the storyline, the tone of the film, and the director of the film as well. And then they're going to go head to head, and whoever has the best idea wins and probably gets picked up by Kevin Feige. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's a big prize, but it might be. We never know. He could be watching. He could be our number one fan. I don't know. Brilliant. Right, Joe, you're going to go first. You're going to kick us off. Pitch me your movie.
Kris, you're not going to like this because there's a reason I picked Superman for the giveaway. And that's because my movie is going to be called Smallville. You might be thinking, I've heard of Smallville before. It's a cool little TV show. Have you watched Smallville?
Yeah, I used to really like Smallville. I used to watch it after school with my nans.
Quality, man. Absolute quality. And my movie carries on from there. The reason being, I think there's so much depth to that story because you've literally watched Superman grow up, that there's so much opportunity for seeing Tom Welling, who's my lead actor, as Superman. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know whether you're following me on this, but I think this could be absolutely incredible, especially if you have someone like Zack Snyder directing it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't hate it. I liked Smallville, I think. Is Tom Welling the Superman in that?
He is.
I think it's probably the only Superman thing I've ever liked, Smallville. So if you were going to go anything Superman, that's probably the one thing I did like about it. So,
and I just feel like because of the backstory we have from the actual series, and I know what people might think, it might not translate well into a movie, but there's so much depth and so much hurt and so much pain in the backstory of the series, and we've already seen some heroes kind of come into it in the Smallville series. So you've got Green Arrow, you've got Aquaman, and obviously this movie would not be canon at all to the DCEU, but I think it could be a really cool, like, kind of hit solo film, especially because we actually saw in I think it was in Crisis crossover, we saw Tom Welling, didn't we?
You're asking the wrong person here, mate.
It was really cool. It was just, I think it was like a minute cameo, but
oh wow, okay.
Spoilers if you're watching Flash, Supergirl, or anything like that. In Crisis, for 1 second, all you hear is the theme music go, "Somebody save me," and then it literally, yeah, and it just cuts to the farm, and like you see Tom Welling come out.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
It's beautiful. Like I think I screamed when it came on.
And so you'd be carrying on from that.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Because it was like, he's still here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool. Mate, don't hate it.
And I know Snyder might feel like a bit of a random pick, but because he's done arguably the best kind of DC films, he feels like the only right choice to kind of carry that on, especially because of the tone of my movie would be very dark. due to Superman's past,
Sure.
what we've seen in the Smallville series. So yeah, that's my movie.
Joe, I am pleasantly surprised. As soon as you said Superman, I writ you off, mate. I was like, no, this isn't going to go down well with me. But I love that idea. Smallville, it genuinely is like something I quite enjoy, and I might even rewatch it. But just don't tell anyone.
I fancy it.
Don't tell anyone. I love it, mate. I love it. Right. So I have two suggestions, right? But I'm going to try and mould them into one, which might mean I lose anyway because it's too messy. So, the title of my movie pitch is going to... See, I'm trying to work out now which one do I go for. I'll tell you what, I won't start with the title to the end. I'll go through it, right? Okay. So let's build it up. So the director of this movie is going to be Jon Favreau. So he's done some Iron Man stuff. He's done Chef. He's currently doing The Mandalorian. For those of you who don't know who Jon Favreau is, his picture's going to come up here. He plays Happy in the MCU. So, but he's also an incredible director. So he's going to direct it. The tone is going to be sort of Thor Ragnarok. So it's going to be pretty dark in parts. You know, Thor losing his hammer, his dad dying. Like Thor Ragnarok is pretty dark in places, but also has that Korg element as well.
Korg, man, I love him.
He literally, mate. Where's his solo film?
Exactly.
Is it here? No, it's not this one. And so that's going to be the sort of tone for it. And the lead actor for this is going to be. There's going to be two lead actors. It's going to be two. Sorry. It's going to be Daphne Keane. Do you know who that is, Joe?
Remind me.
You won't know the name because I didn't, but you might know the face. So the face is going to come up here. Daphne Keane played Laura Kinney in Logan. She was X-23. She was basically the clone of Wolverine.
Yeah.
So Daphne Keane, she's going to play the lead character alongside either of these three, and I haven't decided which one. Either going to be Carl Urban, who is the lead character in The Boys, and also did some Star Trek stuff. Charlie Hunnam, who was in Sons of Anarchy, or Tom Hardy, who is obviously Tom Hardy, and they're going to be playing Logan, James Howlett, Wolverine, any of them. That's who they're going to play. It's going to be a Wolverine movie, right? But here's the twist. So the twist that I want this to be is I want this to be the third Black Panther movie. And the reason for this, I know. I know. I want it to become the third. I want it to be the third Black Panther movie because I want it to be called Hunted in Wakanda. And the point of it is going to be So it's hard to explain it because it's an absolute mess of a pitch. But hear me out. So we've got Black Panther 2, Kingdom of Wakanda. We've got loads of that stuff coming out, which is great, which is going to widen the sort of universe of Wakanda. What I want to happen is in the third film, essentially people are dying out in Wakanda. Like basically there's this like assassin and the Wakandans are getting taken, and what it's going to be is it's going to be Wolverine and Laura Kinney trying to get to the capital, trying to get to Wakanda, trying to get to the city to speak to T'Challa. When they get there, whatever's happened in number 2, they realize he's not there, and so they're like, oh, okay, because they want help for whatever reason. Maybe it's the metal side of it, the technology stuff. Maybe Laura Kinney's just like, I don't want this anymore. Maybe Wolverine's like, I don't want this anymore. But they're gonna this is such a mad story, mate, but the point of it is they're going to be in the film. It's going to be that, and the reason for that is that at the end of this film, Wolverine and X-23 are going to get to the Capitol. They're going to be kicking off about it. They'll be really, really angry. And then the last scene of the whole film, the sky goes grey. Rain starts hammering it down. Thunder starts. Lightning starts. Who's coming, Joe? Who's coming?
Barney.
Joe? Absolutely outrageous.
You could have gone with it, mate. You could have gone with it.
No, it all starts to... It all gets really dark. They're all outside. They're all looking up going, what's going on? Shuri turns around and says, the God of Thunder sure likes to make an entrance.
Why have we done this to each other? Why have we done this to each other?
Out of nowhere, a bolt of lightning hits the ground, and in its place is Storm. And Storm's there, and she turns around and she goes, God of Thunder, meet the Queen of Lightning. And she's just there like, woo!
So who's playing the Storm?
Now, I can't get past Halle Berry playing Storm.
No, can I.
So Halle Berry's playing Storm, all right? And the last line she says before the film cuts is, "Hi, Logan." And then the film's over. It's done. In the comics, Wolverine and Storm have a ting. And so in this film, you've just introduced the X-Men. You've got Laura Kinney, so they're pushing the younger versions of themselves. And also Storm was married to Black Panther as well. So there's the Wakanda link. There's the mutant link. And this is how you introduce the mutants into the MCU. Boom. There's my movie pitch, mate.
I like it, mate. I do like it. I was a bit shocked when you went, and it's Black Panther 3. It's like, the villain is Rick and Morty. No. It's interesting, man. I like it a lot. It's good.
It's Rick turns up with a portal gun. Yeah.
So, Chris, I really enjoyed that. I think there's ums and ahs about both of them. Not in a negative sense, but just would it work? Would that be a movie that people would go see? But I'm going to back myself. I think that Smallville is better than X-Men Wakanda Forever, Black Panther 3.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, Batman the Dinosaur. But it's not up to us. It's up to you. So if you think that my idea was better, make sure you go vote for mine. If you think that Chris's idea was better, make sure you go vote for his. Vote down in the comments. Vote down in TikTok, which is Everything Nerdy Talk. And make sure you have your say. Tell us who wins. And we'll mention it in the next video so we can have a bit of bragging rights. How about that, Chris?
Sounds good, mate. I love bragging rights.
Make sure you remember to vote. And if you vote down below, you get entered into a giveaway anyway. So it's a win-win situation. And that's it for us this week. We will see you in the next video where I'm going to win. See you next time.
See ya.
Smallville. And you might be thinking,
I didn't get that.
Okay.
Could you try again?
Ignore him.
Mate, even your watch doesn't like the idea, mate.